on the back of the chair, palms gently placed on your thighs. And see that your spine is straight. Your shoulders are away from your ears. You may breathe in, and on the exhale, you can bring your shoulder blades down and away from your shoulders. If you wish, you may close your eyes here, or you can have a soft gaze. So just grounding ourselves and preparing ourselves for the next 1 hour. So breathe in and out. Deep breath in and long breath out. Take your time, no hurry. And watch your belly rise and fall as you breathe in and out. So as you breathe in deeply, you will see that your belly rises and then your chest lifts up. And as you breathe out, your ribs, the rib cage falls down and your belly button goes toward your spine. To observe that if you want, you have option to put your one hand on your belly and one hand on your chest. And that way also you can see that how your belly fills up with air as you breathe in and your chest rises. And your chest drops as you breathe out. And your belly button goes to your spine. So that is full yogic breath. And continue to do that. In a normal life, we never breathe like this. We usually have shallow breathing. So we are just breathing from our chest, which is much faster. But here we are breathing deeply, taking oxygen in and having a long breath out, taking out all the carbon dioxide and making more space for oxygen intake. Continue to breathe in and out. And while you are doing that, scan your body from your head to toe and notice if there is any tension or any gripping. Just breathe in more there and let it go. Continue to breathe in and out. And this is also a good time to set your intention for the day, for this week. or maybe for the whole year. Good time to remind yourself of any New Year resolution, what you might have thought to practice. One last round of breath here. And now you can open your eyes gently if they are closed. And we'll start with some small, gentle exercises to loosen up our body. So now you can bring your back, forward so that it's not resting on the chair back. And bring both your hands on the side, palms facing up. Spine is straight, neck is straight. Inhale and bring both your hands up towards the ceiling. You may join your hands if you want, or otherwise just, both hands parallel to each other on top of your head. And then exhale, bring both hands down, palms facing down. Face your palms up as you inhale and bring your arms up. Exhale down. We'll do it all together 3 more times. Deep breath in. As you inhale and bring your arms up. Long breath out on your exhale. Hands come down. Inhale up. Exhale down. One last time. Big breath in as your hands go up. So make sure that your feet are planted on the mat. Exhale out. If your legs are short and your feet cannot reach the floor or the mat, you can always put a block, or a pillow or a bolster under your feet. All right. So now both hands come forward, right in front of you, hands, palms facing each other, parallel to each other. And from here, inhale and open your arms, open your chest. Spine is straight. Exhale, hands come back to the starting position. Deep breath in, open your chest. Open it as much as you can. Exhale, back to the center. Inhale, open your arms. Breathe in through your chest bone. Long exhale, nice and slow. Come back to the center. Inhale, open your arms. Squeeze your shoulder blades behind your chest. Exhale, back to the center. One last breath in for this position. Open your arms. And exhale, back to the center. Release both your hands on your thighs. Spine is straight. So we'll be doing some shoulder shrugs. Inhale and loop your shoulders forward and up. And on the exhale, bring your shoulders back and down. Continue to do this. Inhaling, shoulders up towards the ears. Exhaling, back and down. Long breath in and long breath out. And now let's reverse the direction. So this time, as you inhale, bring your shoulders back and up. On the exhale, Bring them forward and down. Keeping your back straight. All right. Now both fingers of both hands come on, shoulders. Join your elbows together right in front of you. So now we are going to rotate our shoulders. First, starting on the inhale, bring your elbows up and to the side. And as you exhale, bring them back and down. And continue to make circles with your elbows. Inhaling up, exhaling down. You can always adjust your seat, bring yourself forward if that is what works for you, because you need some space behind to bring your elbows back. Come back to the starting position and switch direction. Inhale, elbows go back and up. Exhale, elbows come forward and down. Making as wide circles as you can. And if you have less mobility, that's okay. If you cannot make bigger circles, even small movements are helpful. Because remember, in yoga, there is no judgment, no competition. You will be doing all the poses according to your own capacity, your own mobility, and your own body condition. One last cycle. And then release your hands back on your thighs. So here we'll be doing one pranayam, breathing exercise, which is Brahmari. And we'll try to do it before we close as well. So this gives us like a lot of, helps us in focusing and in concentration as we'll be doing our poses, because what we want to do is that throughout our practice, we want to focus on our breath. Every time we want to bring our attention towards our breath as it is going in and out, right? Instead of thinking of anything else, when any kind of thoughts come, you bring your attention back to your breath. And the breath also gives you a lot of strength and support to remain in a pose. Because when we are feeling too tight and, we want to like not do it, but that you get strength and power through that breath. So let's work on that breath. So sitting straight here, I would recommend closing your eyes, but first I'll show you how to do that. And if you don't want to close your eyes, you can always keep them open. So we are going with our index fingers, we are going to plug our earlobes. So first we breathe in, then we plug our earlobes, and then we breathe out while creating a sweet humming sound. So the Brahmari is a bird, is a, insect, small little, like a butterfly. And, when that flies, it creates, some kind of noise or sound, right? So I breathe in, and then I close my earlobes, and then I breathe out as I'm also creating that humming sound. My lips are together, right? Okay. So sometimes it's hard for others to listen to your sound that you are creating, but you can listen to it, So then you are going at your own pace. So we'll be doing it 5 times. Okay. All right. Bring your fingers closer to your ear first. So we are starting. So this would be first, and then at your own pace, you'll be doing it at 5 times, and then, come back to the starting position. So have a deep breath in, close your earlobes, and start to breathe out with the humming sound. So once you are done with 5 rounds, come and sit in the starting position, Tadasana. So remember, Tadasana is when our spine is straight, our core is engaged, our shoulders are away from our ears, our neck is aligned with our spine, and both feet are connected to the earth, and legs at 90-degree angle. So I invite you to come back to Tadasana and bring your attention to your posture. And from here, keep breathing in and out. From here now, lift your kneecaps up, engage your thighs, engage your legs, engage your core, tighten all your muscles, and stay there for a couple of breaths. Keep breathing. So you will see that you are exerting pressure to, sit tight, lifting your kneecaps, engaging your hips, your thighs, your core is tight. Keep breathing. You can relax in between if you feel tired. If not, continue to do that. If you relax yourself and then come back to the same position again. And holding here for the count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. And see the difference, right? So you can immediately feel the difference here. All right. Now both hands again right in front of you. Make fist of your hands with thumbs inside. And now start to rotate your hands from your wrist in one direction. So your arms are stable. Only your hands are moving. And now switch direction the other way around. I can hear cracks in my bones, and that's okay. Bringing some flexibility. Now bring fingers of left hand towards the floor and press your left hand with your right hand. Stretching your left forearm. Keep breathing. And let's switch direction. Fingers are facing the ceiling. Press your fingers with your right hand towards your body and feel that stretch on your wrist. Stay connected to your breath all the time. Never hold your breath. Release. Fingers of right hand facing the earth. Press right hand with your left hand. You can even bring your right hand fingers towards the right palm for a deeper stretch. Switch direction, right hand fingers facing the ceiling. Press fingers with left hand. Feel that stretch. Release and shake it out. All right. So now we'll be doing a couple of, rounds of cat and cow, keeping your spine straight here. Hands on your thighs. Inhale, become tall and bring your chest forward, chin up. There is curl on your lower back. So this is cow. And on the exhale, round your back, round your shoulders. Look at your belly button. Head drops between your shoulders. This is cat. Again, inhale, extending your spine, lifting your heart up, come to a cow. Exhale, curl your back, curl your shoulders. Maybe look at your chest. Inhale, come forward to a cow. Continue to do this movement at your own pace, slow and gentle. Bringing some mobility in our spine. Inhaling cat. So when you're in cat position, your shoulders are behind, your chest is forward. Exhaling, curling your back, bringing your belly button to your spine, looking down towards your chest. So as you get into cat and cow here, usually you also play around with your hands and your elbows. So one last round all together. And come back to Tadasana position, which is mountain pose. And maybe widen your stance of your knees and your feet to the corner of the corner edges of the chair. From here, inhale, become tall. And on the exhale, turn your torso towards your left knee. And then bring your chest down towards your left knee. And then slide it over towards your right knee. And start to bring your spine up as you inhale. Exhaling, chest comes towards the left knee and towards the right knee. Inhaling, bringing your spine up. Continue to make movements like this. spinal rotation. You have to keep your spine straight. Spine is not rounded here. So that means bring your spine down only up to the point where your spine doesn't get rounded. Again, depending upon your mobility, your chest can even touch your knees or maybe not. Listening to your body, that's very important in yoga. All right, coming back to the starting position, we will switch direction. Inhale, become tall. Exhale, turn your torso towards your right knee and then bring your chest towards your right knee, keeping your back flat and sliding it over to the left knee. Inhaling, come up. Exhaling, come down. Here again, you can play around with your shoulders, with your elbows, with your hands, whatever makes you comfortable, but your back is flat. So when we go down, we exhale, right? So that means our stomach is empty and flat, and it's make it easy for us to bend. And as you inhale, you breathe in. All right, wherever you are, slowly come back to the starting position. And again, bring both your feet hip distance apart right in front of you, Tadasana position. We'll be doing spine twist. Bring right hand on your left knee, left hand on your right knee, and right hand goes behind your back, either on the chair or you can take support of back of the chair for a deeper stretch, whatever works for you. Maybe I'll turn around so that you can see. Inhale, lengthen. And on the exhale, start to twist your spine to the right of the room. Look over your right shoulder. And stay here for a couple of breaths. Keep breathing. Sorry, there is a lot of noise coming from outside because it's very windy. So my chairs in the balcony are flying away. Inhale and come back to the center. Right hand on left knee. Left hand behind your back. I usually take support of the back of the chair because it gives me a deeper stretch. Inhale, become tall. Exhale and start to twist around towards the left side. Look at your left shoulder. Your right shoulder is relaxed. Spine is tall and straight. Inhale, release and come back. We'll do it one more time. So since now you have got a hang of it, so see that in what way you can, bring more twist in your spine. So your hips are square, they are not turning. So keep sitting straight, only upper part of the body turns around. So adjust yourself in whatever way you think, if you want to bring yourself forward or back, whatever works best for you. Okay, one more time. Left hand on right knee, right hand goes behind. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, start to twist. Keep breathing. Left shoulder is relaxed. Spinal twist is very good for digestion. Inhale, release, come back to the center, right hand on left knee, left hand goes behind. Inhale, exhale, start to twist, starting from the belly. So when you're twisting, your neck is the last one to go. Twist. Basically, you are first starting from your belly and then your chest, and your neck automatically turns around. Right shoulder is relaxed. Inhale and come back to the center and just shake it out. Take it easy. Okay. So now we'll be working on our legs. So you can bring yourself a little back towards the chair. Inhale and lift your right leg up. So this is the position of your leg as much you can lift it upright, and then your foot is flexed. So that means right toes are facing the chest. Your back is straight. You may take support of your chair and maybe look at your big toe. Keep your core engaged. So here we can always, take support of, when you're practicing this, you can have a strap or a belt or a scarf to lift it up. So we are basically working on our shins and our calves, basically. And then bring it down. Inhale, raise your left leg up. Again, you will see that your calf is engaged as you are flexing your foot, pointing your toes towards your chest, keeping your back straight. All right, release, bring it down. Again, inhale, right leg goes up. Keep breathing. Exhale down. Inhale, left leg up. Make sure your leg is straight and your toes are pointing towards the chest. Then you will see, if you touch your thigh, you will see that your thigh is also engaged. So this is like we are working with the body weight on our leg muscles. Exhale, bring it down. Okay, now bring your right knee up and hug it to your chest. So you'll have to adjust yourself on your chair so that it enables you to hug your knee to your chest. Back is straight. Release and now hold your leg from behind your thighs with both your hands interlaced. And on the inhale, bring your right knee out towards the chair. Exhale, bring it back to the middle. So you can do it without support of your hand or just one hand or maybe both hands, whatever works for you. So for a couple of times, inhaling, bringing it outwards. Exhaling, bringing it back to the midline. Slowly and gently, keeping your back straight, core engaged. All right, release your right foot on the mat. Hug left knee towards your chest. Keeping your back straight. Release. And now the same thing. Left knee goes out on the inhale. Exhale, bring it back to the midline. Back is straight. Neck is aligned with your spine. And just continue to make these movements. So opening your leg out as wide as you can. So looks like we are, opening our leg. So basically we are working on our hip. So we are opening our hip as much as we can. One last round. Come back to the center and release your foot. So now let's do hip rotation. Again, bring your right hip up. This time, usually both hands, work better, but whatever works better for you, without your hands or one hand or whatever, or holding your knee from outside or your thigh from behind. So what we are going to do is inhale, bring it up towards your chest and then side, down, midline. So rotating and making wide circles, opening our hip. Make sure your spine is straight. You can also use your left hand to hold the chair for support, or both hands can help rotate your hip. And now we'll switch direction. We are making the circle the other way around. Inhaling, knee goes out and up. Exhaling, it comes in and down. One last cycle here. And bring it down. Have a breath here. We're going to repeat the same thing on the other side. Inhale, lift your knee up. So support your knee in whatever way you feel is appropriate. And then on the next inhale, bring it out and down. Exhale, in and up. Continue to make wide circles, opening your hip, making sure your spine is straight, your core is engaged, and stay connected to your breath. So remember bringing your attention back to your breath and watch your breath coming in and out as you are making those movements with your body parts. All right. And now the other way around, bring it back to the center. Inhale, knee go out and up, and on the exhale, you bring it in and down. Okay. Release, come back to the center. Again, adjust your seat. We'll be doing hip stretch. Right ankle comes over your left knee. Press your right knee gently down. So what we are trying to attempt is, having both legs at 90-degree angle. Right foot is flexed, back is straight. Your left hand on your right foot, right hand on your right knee. So that's the position. And from here, inhale, lengthen. And on the exhale, from your hip hinges, bring your upper back forward, keeping your back flat. Shoulders away, Shoulders are not slouching, back is not rounded. And stay here, keep breathing. Again, depending upon your mobility, you can come forward. Even your chest can touch your foot and your knee, but you don't have to do that. Just keeping your back flat. On each inhale, try to lengthen your spine, and on each exhale, see if you can bring your spine, forward a little more. I'm already feeling a lot of stretch on my right hip. Or just stay wherever you can. Exhale and gently bring your spine back to the starting position. So we'll do it one more time here, because sometimes, first time when we do it, we just get the hang of it. So make sure that your right foot is flexed. So that means right toes are facing towards your right knee. Press your right knee down gently. Okay, so get into the position, right hand on right knee, left hand on right foot. Inhale, lengthen, keeping your back flat. On the exhale, start to bring your up spine forward as much as you can, or just stop, wherever you feel pain. Your shoulders are relaxed. So once you are in this position, so what I usually do is, because it takes time to open up, on each inhale, I lengthen my spine a little bit. And on each exhale, I try to see if I can bring it down a little more. So that's how it sort of starts working. But again, listening to your body. So the main point here is that back has to be flat. It's not to be rounded. If you're doing it after a long time, you find it painful. But then you don't have to get into pain, right? So just reach wherever you can. So one big breath in here, and slowly and gently bring yourself up to a sitting position. Release your right leg on the mat, left ankle across your right knee. Same thing. I think here I will bring myself a little forward on the chair. Probably that will help a little more. This is for myself, again, depending upon your body. Press your left knee gently towards the mat. Left foot is flat. So once you are in this position, inhale and lengthen. And on the exhale, start to bend over into half from your hip hinges. Shoulders are relaxed. Back is flat. So many a times one side is tighter than the other, and that's okay. Just see the difference and observe it. So maybe that means that we need to work more on that side, but not right now and not today. Gently and slowly, and eventually with regular practice. Keep your back flat, shoulders relaxed. Take a big breath in here and gently back yourself up. We'll do it one more time. Again, make sure your right leg is at 90-degree angle. Come back to the starting position. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, start to bend over. With each exhale, see if you can bring your chest closer to your foot. So when you exhale, your stomach is empty. That helps to bend forward a little more. Big breath in here And back up gently and slowly. Take your time to release your foot back on the earth and just shake it out. All right, adjust yourself to your seat. Okay, we are going to do our shoulder stretch, shoulder blade stretch. We haven't done that enough, but that's important. So I'll just turn sideways so that you can see me. Okay, come to Tadasana position. Bring both your hands behind you, interlace fingers, palms facing your bums. If you can turn your palms the other way around, again, depending on the flexibility of your body, that will give you a better stretch. But I would keep my palms facing my bums. Okay. Inhale and lengthen. Draw your knuckles towards the earth and away from your hips. As you inhale, lift your chest up. Open your heart. Chin up. Maybe look up. Keep breathing. With each inhale, see if you can bring your hands away from your back. Keep breathing. So tighten your hands, draw them towards the earth, away from your back. Keep breathing. All right. And on the exhale, now bring this interlaced of your fingers on your right hip. Okay, now as you breathe in, draw your right elbow towards your ribs. Keep breathing. So we are bringing our shoulder blades together, right elbow towards the body, back is straight, core is engaged. 3 breaths there. Elbow towards your ribs. And one last breath here. Release, shake it out. So one more time. Interlace your fingers behind you. Inhale, chin up, chest up. And your fist away from your hips. Keep breathing. Holding here for 5. Core is engaged. 4, draw knuckles towards earth. 3, hands away from your body. 2, core is engaged. Lift your heart. 1. All right, and now bring interlace of your hands on your left hip. Inhale, become tall. And draw your left elbow towards your rib. Keep breathing. So make every attempt to bring your elbow towards your left rib. 3, straight spine. 2, bring attention to your elbow. 1, and release. Release both your hands, just shake it out. And just bring, little shrugs to your shoulders. All right. Come back to your seat. We'll just do, Brahmari Pranayam one more time before we close today's practice. So here again, if you have any question about Brahmari, you can ask me. I hope you understood when we did that. All right. So we'll be doing 5 pranayam. So 5 breaths like that. Okay. So you inhale deeply, then close your earlobes, and then start breathing out with a humming sound. Lips are closed, smile on your face. And as long as you breathe out, you are creating that humming sound. Okay. All right. At your own pace. Mm. All right. So now we are closing our practice with a resting pose. In Hatha Yoga, we call it Shavasana, which is corpse pose. But here we are sitting, comfortably on our chair. Bring your palms back and rest your back on the chair back. And your palms facing down or, maybe facing up, whatever feels comfortable to you. Make sure your feet are, planted on the floor, your shoulders are relaxed, back is straight. Either close your eyes or you can have a soft gaze and start to breathe normally. So that is absolutely normal breath, because now we are going to regulate our blood. So it's not high or low. We are just trying to balance everything out. And then just breathe in and out and bring your attention to your breath. Slow and easy. So you're not focusing, you're not counting your breath, you're not focusing on your chest or your belly. You just observe breath going in and out. If your eyes are closed, you can bring your attention to the middle of your both brows. And when I bring my attention in between my brows, which is third eye, I see some kind of light there. I see different colors, different shapes of lights. And that's what brings a lot of peace to myself. So whatever works for you, just relaxing. Recognize that light within you. I am a divine light, very pure and powerful. I radiate this light of purity and power to the whole world. I am peaceful and I radiate this peace all around me. Everyone who comes in contact with me becomes peaceful because I am peace. And peace is what radiates through me. I am peace. I am peace. I am peace. Gently open your eyes if they are not already. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Bring yourself back to the awareness, to this room, to the seat where you are sitting. Both hands right in front of your heart center. Light within me bows to the light within you. Thank you very much for joining me for today's practice. I hope to see you next month again on the first Friday of February. Until then, keep practicing yoga and have a good time. Enjoy yourselves. Namaste.